Okay, so in this video we're going to be using a page builder. So I'm going to show you how to go beyond just the basic features. So now we're getting into more customization. So we've taken little steps on each video, and so now this is how you really edit pages to get them the way you want them to look. And it's so important that you do have a page builder. Otherwise, you're going to be very limited to how you can put your pages together. And so what we're going to look at right now, first thing we're going to take a look at, this is what you see when you first go to edit a page. Okay, so right now this is Elementor. I'm going to go back to the WordPress editor. And so when you're using a WordPress editor, it's going to be a lot different. So this is how, if you do not use a page builder, this is what you're going to be looking like to build a page. This is going to be, essentially this area right here is your page. And so you're very limited to how you can place your things and how you can order it, and really it's best just to have a page builder to make your life a lot easier. Now when I first started learning how to build websites with WordPress, I didn't know about page builders. I was trying to build pages with this basic template and found it to be less than pleasing. I was not satisfied with the options this allowed me. Then I learned about using page builders. Then at first I was like, how do you do this? Then I learned how to eventually, through practice, learn how to use a page builder. But luckily for you, you're watching this video, you're taking this course, so it's going to be a lot easier for you to understand. And honestly, using a page builder is very simple. You just got to know what you want to do, because pretty much you have the ability to customize it any way you want to. So it's all up to your creativity and what you want to put together for your website. So right now, we're going to be editing the home page. And I'm using the Elementor free version right now. Now there is a pro version which I do also use because it allows more features, and I will show you the pro version when we get to the landing page section of this course. I teach you how to build landing pages. Okay, so using the free version right now, this is our home page, and all the home page has right now is this slider on it. Now I have the option now to add more content below the slider. Now, if I wanted to change the whole page, period, and didn't even want it to look like this at all, what I would do is go over here to Elementor, this side panel, and I'm going to show you your ability to customize. So if you click this tab up here, this is how you control pretty much like the global page settings. So I can change the page settings right here. I can change the template. Elementor Canvas gives us an all white screen, so everything you see right now will be gone. It'll be a plain white background. And that's what we're actually going to use when we get to landing pages to build custom landing pages. Then custom page example, Elementor full with blank. This means that it's not going to have any sidebars, anything like that. It's going to be a full blank canvas, except you will have this top menu bar. Unlike when you have Elementor Canvas, you'll literally have nothing. This menu will be gone, this logo, slider, everything's just a blank white page. And from there, you can pretty much build it exactly how you want it to look. Then standard will be full with standard, just means that it's going to look exactly how it does right now. So we also can come right here to style. We can change the background of the web page if we wanted to. But we're going to leave it the way it is. So once we have seen that, we're going to come over here and I'm going to show you the different features you have with a page builder. So you have columns, and I'll show you what that looks like. You drop this into here. It's drag and drop builder. And from here, this is where I can divide things up. I can add more columns if I want to. I can stretch the content out and bring it in if I want it closer. Like I said, this is very, very customizable. So yeah, it's really going to depend on what kind of look you're trying to achieve, or exactly what you need to put together. And so if you want, you can we can get rid of this. We still have the section. If we want, we can expand this section. We can click it. Let's see. Up here, we click edit. So you see edit section, duplicate section, add section, save section, and then remove it. So to edit the section, we click right there. We can see right now, we see the structure. So we can stretch the content, or we can bring it in. Style. Change the background. Alright. So right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to insert, let's do this. Let's insert a video right here. Just to show you what it looks like. I'm not going to leave it here. So if we want to, we could put a video right there about our brand if we desired. And if we come over here to edit section, you can see that changing the width will bring the video out more. Back over here, if I want to, I can add a border to this video. Select one of these options. Then you can see right here, this is where the border now is. You can see if I can make it thicker. So I'm just playing with the options right now. I can delete the video. Create buttons, Google Maps if we wanted to. Let's actually add a section here first. So let's say we want this section right here. We can add Google Maps in this section. Okay, so we put the map right there. And like I said, think of everything as customizable. So we come right here. We can edit this widget. Change the zoom. It's going to take a minute to load. This zooms in even more. Change the height. This will stretch it, bring it up, bring it in. It's very, very customizable. So if I want to leave it about right there, I can do a prevent scroll if I don't want people to be able to. So right now, let's see. That was the right option. Alright, see, prevent scroll, yes. Okay, so you can see when prevent scroll is on that you can't move around the map. If I take it off, I can now move around. So you might want to leave that on. And you may have, let's say you have multiple locations. So let's actually edit this. I'm going to put 3 different maps. Drop one there. Then we can drop one there. Change the address. I can put oops, I can't even spell. There we go. If I want, once again, I can zoom in. Let's match the height up with this one. So the height on this one is 230. The zoom is 16. Let's see. So zoom is 16. Let's do that. Let's zoom to 16. Always go by this way. Then change this to 239. That way it looks the same. And then we can change this last map. Let's change this to Charlotte. Alright, so it doesn't really matter about that part. Alright, so then we're going to change this to make it match. Alright, so now they're all the same size. Advanced stuff, we can always change them. So if we link these together, that means all these are going to change at once. So you can see what this looks like. You can see what is happening there. So a lot of times it's fun to just upload the features just to see what you can achieve, and you can unlink them, and that means you can just control each one. If I want the bottom to be more padding, you can see where that's being affected is this area right here. So if I don't have any padding, I can make it negative and bring the next thing closer. I'm just going to change that back to 0. Okay, so now that we've done that, I have this right here. What I want to do above it is I want to add a section above it. So actually I'm going to go to the main, to the whole thing, if I can get a hold of it, and click add section, and this adds it above it. And so I'm going to add this one, and we're going to add a heading. center. I'm going to close the width in a little bit. Let's see, columns gap, height. Alright, let's see how this edits. Alright, so I haven't typed anything in yet, it's not changing. And then I'm going to put our locations. Okay. From here, I can edit this part. Come over to style. I can change the color. Maybe I want the color to be black. Typography. This allows us to change the size of our text as big as you want. Then of course we can change what kind of font we're using. So I may want to use Times New Roman. You have a lot of fonts you can choose from. I can change the line height, how much space is in between there. I can make it all capitalized. I can make it bold. Style can be italic if I want it to. I don't want that though. I'm just going to leave it normal. Then if I come over here, let's just go back to style. If I scroll down, I can do a few more things. So I can space out the letters. I'm going to come up here, go to advanced, scroll all the way down. If I want to, I can put a background on this. I can do a color or an image. I can do gray if I wanted to. Then I can make it really light. I can make it black. And then lighten it up like that, which would be essentially close to gray. I can make it green. Or I don't have to have a background at all. I can totally get rid of the background. Click clear. I'm just showing you all the features you can do. If I want to, I can put a border around it once again. If you want that kind of look. Totally up to you. So what I may do here though, I have our locations. I may want to put a divider between above there. Then what we're going to do is come and edit this section. And we're going to do content width. That way it can spread out some more. Above each one of these, I may want to add a certain, or below it, I could add a certain description of the location. So if I wanted to, within this block right here, I can go inside of there, add a heading. And add a heading. This one I may want to say Charlotte. This one I may want to say Greensboro. And this one I might want to say, let's put Winston Salem. Then from here, once again, we can edit, line them up. Get the color we want. Come over here. Maybe I want them all to be black. And of course, we have the ability to change the typography. Now, the only thing I don't like about this is that it's not alive. It doesn't show you what these fonts look like until you click it, which I'm not a fan of. So a lot of times I'll go to Google Fonts on the search, just go to click another tab, go to Google Fonts, and then see what font I like, and then come find it here. Eventually, you'll know which ones you like the best. Get different looks. So play with it. That's one thing I'm not a fan of on this, but it's not the end of the world with that, so we can deal with that. Okay. So you can see I changed all the fonts. Come down here. Okay, that's done. I can also do right here, I can do an entrance animation. So if I want this one to change, also come over here to entrance animation, fade in. Fade in. So this is little touches you can add to your website to make it even stand out even more and get even more professional features and looks. Then right here, you come down, you have even more features. So you can control the animation, how fast it goes, the speed. Those type of things. So very, very customizable. See right now, I have this. We can keep adding features. I'm going to show you more. So we have text editor, divider, spacer, icons. Now if we want to add things about customers, what are customers saying, we can come down here, and there should be one for, if I can find it, let's see, testimonials. So if we have people who, if we want to add some of our customers, add a section. We can add testimonial boxes right here. So you have a lot of features you can do. So let's go ahead and add testimony behind here. If we wanted to, we can first add a space. What we do is we'll come above here, click add section, then right here we'll do that. Come over here, add a space. This controls how much space we have between there. So if you want a little bit of a gap, you're free to do that. You can choose an image. I don't really have one, so it's gonna be, I'm gonna use one of these dog images. Insert. Then come over here. And last one. Right there. Choose an image. Insert, and then choose an image. Okay. And then within each one of these, like I said, you can control the whole section. You can do shrink it, bring it in like that, space it out as much as you want. So we can do like that. Columns gap, we can make it narrow. No gap at all if we didn't want. Just go to default. Once again, we can do borders and backgrounds if we wanted to. So if we want to, we can go ahead and do it. We can put a whole background on this section. Click right here. Click a color, and say we want the background to be green. We can now have a green background down here. We can make our text color black to make them stand out more. Style. So what I want you to understand is that this is what really makes your site, this is what really puts the power into your hands when building a website, is your ability to truly customize exactly how you want it to be. So I can put the image position beside or on top of it. So this is what it looks like if I do that. Change the alignment. Let's put this back to the side. Come over here to style. I can edit the name. I can edit how the job looks. The image size, I can make it bigger if I want to. If I want it to stand out more, I can do a border around that. The content, I come over here to advance. I can do more effects. So if I wanted to edit all these and do special effects for it, and come over here to the last one. Let's go to rotating effect. All right, so I want you to understand now. Now you have more ability. I would probably change the font up here, but this is to give you an example. And so if we click over here, click out, widen it up, and see what our website looks like. Now you can see we put together a website so far. So we have a home page, our locations, and we have this font. This is not how I would leave it, but pretty much right now what I'm doing is showing you the power of using an editor, a page builder for your website. So beyond here, you can do a lot more features. Next video, I'm going to talk about widgets and using widgets for your website. Thanks for watching this video. See you in the next one.